Hey everyone, Coach Katie here, and today I'm going to go over the client check-in. No matter what starting point you started at, either in Fit Forever and 45 or working with us one-on-one in that or in hybrid in our VIP program, either way, you're going to have a client check-in at the end of the week, each week. And this is incredibly important so that you know and the coaches know where you are at with your goals. And then if you remember, we talked about facts and future. We have to have the facts so that our feelings are justified, so that we have some data to go off of in order to change things. And I will tell you that I have, on average, the women that submit these and that have all their data filled out are the ones that don't hide. They don't have an avoidant personality when it comes to their goals. They are actually taking action and doing the boring daily work. It's boring to walk, to think. That's what I have to do. I have to walk. I have to walk and eat healthy. That's all it takes. There is no magic unicorn potion for you. That it is a boring daily work that you're going to do for the rest of your life until it just becomes a lifestyle habit that's just ingrained in who you are. Now I don't have to go purposefully take walks. I'm just more active than I used to be when I was 188 pounds. I now just get 10,000 steps every day because I'm just more active. I now just eat healthy because it just makes sense for me and I feel good. And I know when I can have pizza and when I can't have pizza. So in order to get there, you have to do what we call the boring daily work. And in order to know if our boring daily work is working or not, we have to track our data. So if you are watching this and you did not track your food this week, hey, ton of grace given. Life is super, super hectic and there's a lot going on and it takes extra time to think about doing that. However, you have to track it because if you come to me or one of the other coaches and you say, hey, something's not working. How come I didn't lose weight this week? And you put on your survey that you feel stuck and that you feel like you're not on track. And I look to see if you tracked anything and there's nothing tracked. I don't know if you're on track or not on track. And I don't know how to tell you if you are or aren't or why not. So you have to track. If you haven't seen the video on how to track food in the app, I can link that below this so that you can go back and refer to it because it should take what might take you 10 minutes every day to track, should take 5 minutes at the beginning of the week to track. So if you haven't seen that, I will link it because I think that a lot of times we don't do things when we don't know how to do them, or we don't do things because we feel like we don't have time to do them. And tracking food, it's just like a chore, it feels like, that we don't feel like we have time to do. Guess what? It is a cliche phrase. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. It's how you choose to use them that matters. Choose to watch this video on how to make tracking in the app easier. It will be easier. You will do it way faster now moving forward, and you won't have to worry about it as much. And then all of a sudden we have data tracked and we can help you as the coaching team. So I will minimize myself, go through this. You're going to fill this out every week. It is due by Friday mornings, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Set an alarm on your phone at 7 a.m. Friday mornings, Mountain Standard Time, whatever time zone that is for you. By the way, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time is 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. I did that math for you. Set an alarm an hour before. If you haven't done it by that point, you do it within that hour. Set it the night before. This survey comes out Thursdays at noon. You have until the next morning, 8 a.m. to do it. So fit it in somewhere. Spend the time doing it. Don't just pencil whip. I don't know if you know what pencil whipping is, just writing random stuff just to get through things. Actually take the time and reflect on your week, because the more that you reflect, the more that you can actually have that revolution of where do I need to go from here? How do I become resilient in my journey? So this is going to be me over here. You're going to put your full name, your email, your biggest win from the last week. What really went well at this point in the program? Do you feel like you're on track or off track? On track or off track? What was your biggest non-scale victory? You fit into an old pair of jeans, lowest weight ever, hit a PR, whatever it is. These two almost seem similar, but fill them out anyway. Have two different goals here, or two different things that happen this right here. Current weight. What was your average weight in pounds over the last 7 days? We did that training at the beginning of the week. You are weighing every day. You need to take all of those numbers and however many days you weighed in. So say you weighed in all 7 days. Take all of those, add them all up, divide them by 7. If you only weighed in 6 days because your scale broke one day, you add them all up and you divide them by 6 days. That's how you find your average over the last week. You're going to put that here. What was your average pounds lost over the last 7 days? Subtract this week's average from last week's average. Get a sticky note, put your averages on it, put it somewhere that you're going to see it so that next week when you come to this question, you don't put question marks here. You actually have written down, last week my average was 181.2. This week my average is 179.4. Subtract 179.4 from 181.2, and you then find what your average pounds lost over the last 7 days was. Did you hit the 10-pound down mark this week? Yes, I've already hit it. I'm close. No, but I'm on my way there. 20-pound mark? Awesome. I should add a 30-pound here. We've had multiple people even hitting like 40, 50 pounds down. What percent of meals were single ingredient? Again, if you watch the training beginning of the week, we're not talking about your daily percentage is not 90%. Your weekly percentage is 90%. So 21 meals for the week, 19 were single ingredient, 90% single ingredient. In other trainings, I say 20 out of 21 should be single ingredient in order to equal 90%. Technically, it is 19.5. So we can put 100. So you're going to put 100% if, and I guess I can't click it because I'm in edit mode. You're going to put 100% were, or you're going to put 90% single ingredient if you hit 19 and 19 or more as single ingredient. I'm sorry, I just got tongue-tied on that, but you know what I mean. Okay, were you within 100 calories of your calorie goal, or did you hit your hand, foot, fist, thumb, plate portion 6 out of 7 days? Did you hit your protein goal 6 out of 7 days? Hydration goal, supplement goal? If you're in the very beginning, and in the beginning we only talk about eating single ingredients and you get a macro goal, so you'll have something to hit. You'll have a goal here, yes or no. You'll have a goal for protein, yes or no. Hydration is half your body weight in ounces. If you in the program manual, it's like week 3 manual or week 4 manual. I think the habit that we're building out that week is starting to work on water. Until that week, as long as you hit 50 ounces of water, that's like the bare minimum. 50 ounces, hit yes. Eventually we work on building up to half our body weight in ounces. So 50 ounces is the goal here until you are in week 3 or 4 with the actual water goal that's listed on the habit tracker. Did you hit your supplement goal? That would be, did we have whey or casein, NA if we haven't ordered them yet in the very beginning? Did you hit your step count goal? Yes or no? The step count goal is 7,500 steps long term. And if you're not hitting 7,500 steps, your goal every week is 500 more on average than the week prior. So first week, just hit yes. Second week, if your average this week was 2,500, next week it needs to be 3,000. So did you hit your goal? You're increasing by 500 every week. Again, sticky notes, what was my step count this week on average so that you know next week what I'm trying to hit on average, and did I increase that by 500? What was your average step count this week? Did you get all of your workouts in? And that would be just like the ones that are programmed for you in the app. What was your stress level? How do you feel physically? How do you feel emotionally? Were you on your period? This is important. What is your goal for this upcoming week? Be realistic, but also set a goal which will require your best effort. A good place to start is anything that you answered no to above. No, I did not. And let's go in order. No, I didn't hit single ingredient. All right, that's our goal. That's what we work on. And going down, what do you need the most support on right now? Be as honest as you can. The more detail that we know, the more that we can help. You answer this, and then every week when I do the weekly wins, I do a weekly wins report in the VIP group, and I take all of these and I answer questions where needed. And then on the Monday support call in Fit Forever and 45, I take your questions here and I answer them on Mondays in the Fit Forever 45. So in the VIP group, you get an answer right away. That in the next 48 hours, Friday or Saturday. And in the Fit Forever 45, you wait until the phone call and I answer your questions there, and you can always watch it recorded. Otherwise, if you have any questions on this, let me know, and we will chat soon. I think that's it. Okay.